أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك لمن الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. قال الله تعالى في شان حبيبه ومخبرا وآمرا إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله. We are thankful to the Lord Almighty who once again has blessed us in sitting in the remembrance of His beloved Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And before I start, I would like to congratulate everyone that's sitting here that we all are gathered in the praise of Aka alayhi salatu wassalam. So I would like to give Mubarak on this blessed month and in this blessed method. I didn't hear the reply. Hair Mubarak. Allah Kareem blessed not just the ummatis of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, but the whole alameen, in sending the beloved of Allah Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And we know that when Aka alayhi salatu wasalam arrived, or before they arrived, it was the dark ages. It was the evil times where evil and all forms of evil was at its peak. Magic was at its peak. People worshipping idols, people worshipping everything and anything, be it the sun, be it the moon, people worshipping fire. Everyone was at a stake. There was no way forward for anyone. Everyone was stuck and everyone was in error. And in that, Allah Kareem sent the beloved Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who said, it's not them you're supposed to worship, it's the Lord Almighty. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam showed us the way to Allah. He showed us where Allah is, who Allah is. We found out from the presence of Aka alayhi salatu wasalam. And this is that very method that people say, that Milaad Nabi or Maulid, however you want to call it, that this method has been preached now in this day and age, and it wasn't there at the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And we are in that stage where people are confusing the society and the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And Zulfikar Sahib pointed at the ayat Mubarak that's right in front of us, where Allah Kareem says, if you love me, or rather, O beloved Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, tell them that if they love me, it's different if I said if they love me, and it's different if Allah Kareem tells Aka alayhi salatu to tell us. Yeah? Do you follow where I'm coming from? Okay, Aka alayhi salatu wasalam are told by Allah that ask them, tell them that if they love me, to follow you. If they love me, to follow you. So I ask that when Aka alayhi salatu wasalam were present, they say to Hazrat Hassan that you sit up here and why don't you praise me? So it means that if we are sitting and we are asking someone to come up on stage to praise Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, then it's the sunnah of Aka alayhi salatu wasalam. It is the obey and the commandment of Allah, because Allah says follow them. Follow who? Rasulullah. And and Hazrat Hassan, subhanallah, they were the poet of poets. And they say, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, there is no one beautiful like you. There is no one like you, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. There's one thing for me to say this, and there's one thing for them to say it. And there's one thing for me to say, but there's one thing for them to say in front of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So today, when we do this Milaad Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, our iman is that Aqā alayhi salatu wasalam are watching. But just because we can't see them, it doesn't mean to say they're not there. So likewise, Aqā alayhi salatu wasalam are watching, and this place where I'm saying Hazrat Hassan are sitting up, Rasulullah are watching, they are listening, and Hazrat Hassan said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, there is no one beautiful like you. Beautiful like you, Ya Rasulullah. But beautiful is to another extent. What do I mean by no one? Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, no mother has given birth to anyone like you. No one is the next stage. No one is the next stage. No mother has given birth to anyone as beautiful, anyone with a high status like you. And with the same teachings, it is also evident that Allah Kareem has not created anyone like Aqā alayhi salatu wasalam. So how can there be anyone? That Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam sit down and say, Hazrat Hassan, praise me. Hazrat Hassan, praise me. So Milaad is happening in front of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Then they say, oh, show us in the time of Sahaba. This is the time of Rasulullah. Is there any bigger time than that? But the Sahaba Ikram are talking amongst themselves. The Sahaba are talking amongst themselves. And they're not like me and you. This is the Sahaba Ikram. Those that are connected to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Those that saw Aqā alayhi salatu wasalam. The person, the Sahabi that saw them once with a small glimpse of the Sahabi as well. So seeing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are the blessed Sahaba. They're talking amongst themselves. And what they're talking about? They're talking about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They're talking and they're thanking the Lord for the favor that He's done in sending Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And as they're talking, our master Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam come. They come and they ask, oh my Sahab, what is it that you're doing? And they ask for us, my brothers. Varna, they know everything. They know the first person. They know the last person. They know the first person who is going to go to Jannah. They know the last person who's going to go to the Jannah. They know the last person's father who's going to go to Jannah. They know everything. This is just one example. They know everything. They say, what are you doing, my Sahaba? And they say, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we are praising you. We were talking about you. Aap sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say, is this what you were doing? Say, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, this is what we were doing. Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we were thanking you. We were thanking Allah Kareem for the favor that He's done. We were praising you. How beautiful you are. How elevated you are. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you know what they reply? They say, then know that if this is what you are doing, if this is what you are doing, this, what we're doing now, if this is what you are doing, then know Allah is proud of you. And not only is He proud of you, He's telling His angels that look at my people. So Milaad Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam is not an innovation. It's not something that's just bid'ah. No, everything is because of Milaad Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Quran is because of Milaad Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And everything is Milaad Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Even this, that we know Allah from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This is what Milaad Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam is. May Allah give us the tawfiq to celebrate Milaad Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam every second in our lives, and to increase the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and to follow and obey each and every teaching of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam.